Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the new MIKAYLA and GLAMLITE eyeshadow palette. I had pre-ordered this eyeshadow palette. I want to say it had to have been it felt like it was like 3 or 4 months ago that I pre-ordered it. I just recently signed up for TikTok. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm aging myself saying that. I'll try to link my TikTok in my description box if I could figure out how to do it. But I had heard about MIKAYLA through actually Robert Welsh. I was watching one of his videos and he was doing kind of like one of his makeup artist reviews, or I think he does like TikTok videos where he kind of dissects them. I had watched a video of his and he was dissecting one of MIKAYLA's TikTok beauty videos, and I just kind of, went on to her TikTok and was watching everything that she had, and she is an amazing makeup artist, and she has one of the most bubbly and loving personalities that I have ever come across as far as social media goes. I mean, I feel like she just has a really great attitude. So needless to say, I got hooked on her TikTok, and I've probably gone through every single one of her videos that she has, and I really, really enjoy watching her. So when I came to find out that she was pairing up with GLAMLITE to do a collection, I was super excited for her. I jumped onto their website and I did my pre-order, and I finally got it. My palette was shipped out on August 30th, and I literally received it within just a couple of days of that. So I have had this in my possession for a little while already. The only downside to today's video is that I wasn't able to purchase any of the other pieces in the collection. I know she has a highlighter, she has some false eyelashes, and she also has, looks here like she has also a lip gloss set. So I'm on the website right now here in front of me. Everything is sold out or is back on a pre-order list. I wanted to recreate her makeup look in the little postcard that came with my eyeshadow palette. However, I'm just having a day today where I'm not feeling like I want to do something super colorful. I just want to do something really neutral and kind of basic bitch. I am going to utilize as much of the neutral eyeshadows in the palette. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. So this is the outside packaging for the eyeshadow palette. On the back side, it has a really beautiful photo of her. I definitely wanted to do that purple and blue eyeshadow look that she has on, but I'm just kind of feeling more of a neutral eyeshadow palette today. On the back, she has a little note that she has for her fans. The eyeshadow palette runs $42, and like I just mentioned, you do have to pre-order the palette. The GLAMLITE website does ask that everybody be really patient in regards to their orders being fulfilled, because they do have a ton of orders. They actually have like a little note on here in red. So let's get into the description of the palette. Basically, it is a palette that features 30 pop-in shades. This is considered like a 3D motion glitter packaging. So it just reminds me of I've had a cell phone case like this before where the glitter would fall one way and then go the other way and it would fall the other way. So this is really cute. I really love this concept for packaging. It's so unique. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm gonna take off the plastic here. So this is the eyeshadow palette. It's so beautiful, just stunning colors. My look today, I am going to be using this top 2 rows here. Not so much the oranges, but maybe more of just the top row, and I'll probably touch some of the other shades here in the second row. It says on the website here that the shimmer formula has a diamond-like sparkle and then flawless blendable mattes. I tried to use a highlighter that was very similar to the highlighter that she has in her collection, and then I just went ahead and did my lips similar to the shade that she has on in the postcard. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and then we will start with the look. In today's video, I'm going to put the shades here on the bottom of the screen so you can see what I'm using instead of picking up the palette. So I'm going to go in with Harley. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Oh yeah, that Harley shade is super pretty. This is exactly what I love. And I've said this before about transitional shades, but this shade is amazing because it's like a cool tone taupe. It's a little bit lighter. Ooh, look at that highlight. Hello. Next shade I'm gonna go in with is How You Doin'. How You Doin' is a little bit more powdery than Harley. It's blending nicely on top of it, but I do feel like it's a lot more powdery than the previous shade I just used. Oh yeah, that has a little bit of fallout. Just gonna dust that off. You'll notice maybe that I have a little bit of like a pink hue underneath my eye area. I was playing with my Jeffree Star palette yesterday. I did post the 2 photos that I had promised my followers, and it just completely stained my eyes. So I had to run a couple of errands this morning, and I'm pretty sure everyone that saw me was like, what is wrong with her? Next shade I'm going to use is Hot Cocoa. This is more of a warmer orangey undertone. I do love that color. This look is really pretty. It matches my lipstick really well. I am definitely getting a lot of fallout. I think this will be a nice addition to my fall makeup looks for this month. I'm going to go on top of that black eyeliner with the shade Willow just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. So for some reason, I can't get Willow to like stick to my eyelid. Like it's going on and it's smoking out the eyeliner, but it's other than that, it's not really staying. And this shade is really, really a lot of fallout. You know, I always want to make sure that I am being truthful with all of my reviews that I do. Unfortunately, I have to say that that shade Willow, which is this shade right here, this is kind of like the darkest color on the palette. I don't like it. I love all of the other colors that I've laid down on my eyelids, but Willow just, it's not sticking to my eyelids. But it's not really patchy, but it doesn't go on quite like it looks in the pan. It's a pretty color though. I'm not saying it's not a pretty color. It's just for whatever reason, I can't get it to really stick. It's not very blendable. After you apply it and you start to blend it, it just kind of like disappears. I'm gonna try another brush. This is actually a Laura Mercier like crease brush. I believe that this brush is, I think it's real hair, but I could be wrong. I did get this a long time ago. I know that a lot of brands have switched over to synthetic. And it seems to pick up a little bit more of the eyeshadow shade, but really not too much. Even though with the little bump in the road with Willow, everything else looks really beautiful, I'm now going to apply Cookie to the inner corner of my eyelid. So we're gonna try first without using a spray and see how that applies. That's a very sexy, very sultry color. I really love that shade. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. It is very dusty. On this side, I think I'd like to try applying it with like a wet brush. All right, so let's spray this. We're gonna dip and then let's see what happens. I think either way it applied really beautifully. Okay, and just to add a little bit more of that sparkle, I'm going to try using my fingertips on top. Oh yeah, when you use your fingertips, I feel like in any situation when it comes to a shimmer or metallic eyeshadow, using your fingers really brings out that like pop of glitter that's in them. I feel like this is such a beautiful, sultry look that I have going on right now. This is really nice. This is definitely something I would imagine myself wearing during the fall, or this is even like a really beautiful evening time look. Yeah, I don't want to put any highlight in the inner corner. I'm kind of going for more of like a dark all around kind of smoky eye look. So now I'm going to put on my mascara and false lashes and I will be right back. I decided to not put on false eyelashes today. I did so much makeup yesterday and so much filming that I kind of forgot that my eyes were also feeling a little bit sensitive today. So I went ahead and I put on my mascara. I feel like this is a really beautiful, just neutral, kind of like smoky, sultry eye look. I do really love how my makeup came out today, set aside the issue that I had with Willow. I do really like the palette. However, what I like most about the palette is the presentation, the way that the colors are laid out, the outside packaging with the glitter on the outside. That's just adorable. I'm not a huge fan though of the formula. So the formulas of the eyeshadows, as far as the matte eyeshadow goes, I feel like that formulation could use a little bit of improvement. I think it needs a little bit more of a creamy texture to it, something that will stick a little bit better to the eyelid. I felt like when I was blending it on, like I said, it was kind of just dusting off and it wasn't really adhering to the eyelid. And the diamond dust like shimmers that are in here are beautiful. The formulation on those are really beautiful. They're very creamy when you dip your fingers into it, even when you dip your eyeshadow brush, whether that be wet or dry. I felt like that shadow applied beautifully. So congratulations to MIKAYLA with her collaboration with GLAMLITE. If I'm ever able to get my hands on the rest of her collection, I definitely will purchase that, and I maybe will just review that over on my Instagram with an Instagram reel or story. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do love doing makeup reviews and I hope you love watching them. So if you would like to see more of this face right here, please don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.